Swag.
MCow.
Yeah, G-Pass.
We taking swag to a whole nother level.
We bringing that swagger back.
Miss Kovac.
Class 2015.
Represent.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, yo, G-Pass, you hear that organ in the background?
Yeah, that organ sounds like swag.
Yeah, this a swagger organ.
Shout out to Estella if you still love me.
Haha.
Pip
pip cheerio in the house, let's go! When I was born, my parents died and left me with my sister. She brought me up a hand. I'm talking about the tickler.
Her name was Mrs. Joe, married to Joe Gargery. He worked in a forge. Yeah, we lived in poverty.
When I was 7, walked outside without a plan. Found my way to the churchyard, saw a mysterious man.
Turns out he was a convict. He picked me up and shook me. Told me to get him a file and some wills, or a young man would kill me.
I had an Uncle Pumblechook, took me to the saddest house. I was greeted at the gate by a beauty named Estella in a blouse.
She led me down the hall, took me to see Miss Havisham. She was super dusty, told me Estella needed a friend.
Estella shined just like a star, 'cause that what her name meant. I swear it was a sign from above. This girl had to be the one.
She plays me like a toy, she treats me like a boy. None of it matters, just having her there is always a joy.
One day at the saddest house, I saw a pale young gentleman. He threw his fists up in the air, told me about the fight then.
Took a left to the face, then he hit the floor. This dude got back up, man, he's asking me for more.
Hey, one night at the forge, this dude Jagger's knocking at my door. He said, Pip, I need to talk to you. You will no longer be poor.
He also told me something else. I had a great expectation. I will no longer be with Joe, 'cause London will be my new destination.
Jaggers took me to his office, introduced me to his clerk. Man, his name been Wemmick. His personality was chill, he ain't no jerk.
Told me Jaggers was strict, best London lawyer anyway. If he see you on the street, won't even give you the time of day.
Wemmick took me to town to show me with whom I'd spend the night. His name was Herbert, that was the pale young gentleman that liked to fight.
We started talking for a while, told me more about Miss Havisham. Told me that she hates all men, and she wants revenge on them.
Man, I just turned 21, had a party late last night. Asked Jaggers who my benefactor was, he said he'd show up when the time is right.
Turns out that he was the convict that I had met a long time ago. His name was Magwitch, my life story just got confusing, though.
Magwitch told me about the second convict, his name was Compassion. Magwitch also running from the popo, now we gotta save him.
I visited Miss Havisham to say my final goodbye. She said Estella's to marry Drummel. Oh, how this made me cry.
Herbert's really trying hard to make some money, and I'm a great friend. So I talked to Miss Havisham and scored some money to lend.
Man, I've been talking to Wemmick. He told me something above my clearance. He made it clear to me that Molly and Magwitch were Estella's parents.
We needed to get Magwitch out the country, so we concocted a plan. We're gonna roam down the river, we ain't doing this by land.
Went down to the marshes, cut a letter, told me to. I got kidnapped by Orlick, but Treb's boy and his crew came to the rescue.
We departed down the river in the morning. Man, it was so bright. Compassion on the steamer. Magwitch and him started a fight.
Magwitch emerged victorious, but the popo carted him away. I visited him in prison, where he was sentenced to die in a coming day.
After Magwitch died, I got real ill. Joe nursed me back to health. Man, this dude ain't even need a pill.
I decided to marry Biddy, turns out Joe already had. I guess I had to be happy for him, but man, this shizzle make me real mad.
Took a final trip to the saddest house, walking through the garden. Man, I saw Estella and remembered how it all started.
Talking to Estella, she told me that Drummel died. We now knew that we should be together, and that where my story subsides.
Oh yeah, swag. G-Pass, you hear that?
Man, we got so much swag on that rap cow.
Man, all these other homies finna go home after that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, swag.
We out.